What's going on YouTube? Rob again, and today we're going to be taking a look at Transformers Generations, Swerve and Flanker. These are the kind of, not legions, more scout class sized figures here. And of course we have Swerve in his IDW incarnation, looking really, really nice. I'm digging that head sculpt here. And Flanker, which is like a little shuttle, ship, plane, jet thing that turns into a gun. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, so checking out the back here. It's got a little bio here, and we'll check it out. Riding with Swerve is a terrifying experience. His Autobot technician lives up... Oh, the Autobot technician lives up to his name. His attention span is so short that he finds even exit ramps boring, which more often than not results in him drifting, uncaring into oncoming traffic. So it's good he's partnered up with Flanker. Little Jet is almost compulsive about scanning everything around him for Decepticon activity, and when his shouted warnings don't make an impression on Swerve, his impenetrable force field does a good job of protecting the other vehicles on the road. So it says, converts from Robot Jet to, from Robot to Jet to Blaster. It's got a little image of him there. And of course the crossover mode? That's, okay. I'm not sure, is it supposed to be, okay. Whatever, anyway, you got some, stats here, and I will just I will hold them up here if you guys want to pause the video and check those out, but other than that, I'm just gonna get this guy open and we're gonna check him out in just a moment. Okay guys, so here is Swerve and Flanker. Yeah, little jet thing. So here's Swerve. As you can see, he's a little kind of I guess they call it a crossover. It's kind of a little pickup-esque kind of car. I'm not sure why they chose such a thing, but that's fine. I mean, I would not necessarily have gone with an Earth vehicle if they were trying to, you know, base him off the IDW character, but that's okay. It's really not bad, and he rolls just fine. He's a nice little red and white vehicle of whatever kind. This is a little bit distracting, the way that the red doesn't kind of go all the way over this piece. This piece is painted red over white, and you do get a little gap there, so you get kind of a weird white marks on the side here, but that's nothing terrible, and it's easy enough to fix with just a red Sharpie or something. You can see the robot mode just kind of hanging out underneath there. And then Flanker is not the most convincing of jet planes. And you of course can see him right under there, and it's weird, like the front of the plane doesn't even cover the handle of the gun, but we'll forgive it. So we'll just go ahead and transform this guy, and you just push that all the way up, make sure the handle is flush with the ground, and then just kind of stick his arms out, and you can fold the wings back as well, and that helps out. So there you have Flanker. There you go. Cute little guy. He just stands up just like so. And then to transform Swerve, what you want to do is we'll go ahead and, yeah, go ahead, yeah. You just want to pull the legs back like so, okay? Get the arms up and out of the way as well. You see how that all works? And then, kind of cool, we're going to kind of rock this whole section forward, and that's going to basically become, you know, the torso of Swerve. And then this the top piece is going to come back and kind of accordion back and down, just like so. And then you can kind of move his head and flip that back up into place. And that's basically Swerve right there. So he's pretty neat. He's not without his issues, and we'll get into those. So he has very solid legs here, bottom legs. He does have ball-jointed hips and very nice deep knee bend. but he doesn't have any movement in his feet, so he can only kind of stand flat on the ground like that. Any other way, you're gonna get wobbles because he doesn't have too many points of contact on the surface that he's on. He does have ball jointed shoulders, and they can raise up a little bit due to the transformation. He's got ball jointed elbows as well. No wrists or anything like that. And here's the biggest problem that I have. You can nod his head down and back, but his head does not move left to right. Just goes back and forth. And that, I think, is kind of a big bummer. I don't really understand why they went that route. I don't understand why it couldn't have just been a ball joint. But, you know, I am below such things. I do not know all the ins and outs of this amazing toy industry. So that's, you know, it is what it is. But he's, you know, he's totally fun. He's a fun little guy. Unfortunately, he's kind of overshadowed by a certain other, perhaps, Swerve I may or may not have. But and for that, we'll do a quick comparison, actually. Here he is with Trash Talk. And as you can see, they're both very nicely designed off of the same character. You can easily tell, you know, that they're both supposed to be the same character, but one just has a lot more life to him. And considering they are exactly the same size, which is amazing to me. The tops of their hoods here come to pretty much exactly the same spot. This guy's just a hair taller. That's amazing to me, because you get so much more articulation out of this guy. The ball jointed hands, the thigh swivels and all that. I mean, I understand you're dealing with, you know, independent parties versus, you know, mainline figure, but that's really something. Yeah, so there he is, in case you guys were wondering how the two compare. Here is his head sculpt, which is actually really nicely done. There you go. Really nice smirk on that guy. Very cool. The paint's a little bit off on the visor there. He does have silver on the vents on his chest. It's a little hard to make out because of the light, but he does have that. So there you go. And Flanker, for what he lacks in a jet mode, he more than makes up for, in my opinion, in a weapon mode. I think this guy's got one of the best weapon modes out of any of the Cyberverse or Universe Scout class, whatever you want to call them, the 2-packs that we've seen so far. So what you want to do is just fold his hands down here, and then you want to fold this down, get the handle out for the gun, okay, and lift up this bit here, and then just pull the whole section back and plug it in, and you got a really cool looking, kind of crazy, kind of Gatling gun sort of thing. I think that looks really cool. And he can, of course, Swerve can hold that and shoot at people, and I guess not really blast his own face off with this one, but you get the idea. But yeah, I think it's a really nicely done weapon, and very cool, very nice. So yeah, Swerve, certainly not perfect, but for the price, definitely cheaper than other alternative options, and certainly holds his own as a decent, fun, and playable toy. So yeah, pretty cool. That's going to do it for this review, guys. I want to thank you so very much for watching, as always. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. I got more Transformers coming real soon, so stay tuned for that. In the meantime, thanks again for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.